When Jason Aldean saw what Carrie Underwood was about to do for their ACM Awards performance, he was pretty much like, hell no.
I was scared for her, actually.
Can you blame him? Carrie kind of Peter Panned her way to the stage on Monday night, and after the show, both of them talked about it. They had very, very different reactions to the initial idea.
Somebody said, how would she feel about descending from the ceiling? I was like, I feel good about that.
In fact, you got some real insight into their personalities when each stopped to talk to press post-show. Oh yeah, there's more. But first, this performance.
It would be easy not to miss you, wonder about who's with you.
I'm Addison Hager, and the song Aldean and Underwood sang was their #1 hit, If I Didn't Love You, which earlier in the night won Single of the Year. Thumbs up if you agree with that decision, and then let us know which ACM category you think voters got very right and very wrong in the comment section. Keep it civil down there. We can be respectful, right? Both Jason and Carrie were announced performers, but right up to showtime, it wasn't clear what each would be performing. Aldean began If I Didn't Love You alone behind a piano, and let's be honest, who knew he could play piano like that? He stayed solo through the first verse, as those watching on Amazon Prime waited for Carrie to walk to the stage. She never did. Instead, Carrie came from above, sitting on a teeny tiny swing set swing that included the kind of seatbelt you remember in cars from the 1970s and 80s. Not gonna lie, I did not have a ton of faith in the lap belt, but it all worked out. You can now see why Jason was a little nervous.
I knew she was coming from the ceiling, but I was like, where is she sitting? And then they showed me this little bitty seat, and I'm like, oh man. So I went to her, I'm like, man, I'm glad you're doing this and not me, because I would have tapped out. So she's a trooper for sure.
Contrast that with Carrie, who is fearless in these adventures, and she proved it more than once. More on that in a second, but first, here's what she said backstage.
I was excited, and it's something I've never done before, and I'm always up for trying new things, adding a bit of danger into the performance.
It's worth remembering that Carrie just wrapped up the first legs of her residency in Las Vegas, and during that show, she includes a real menu of exotic entrances. The water wall is legit. She also sings alongside a burning Jeep, and at least once she invited a bachelorette to sing on stage with her, and if that's not fearless, I don't know what is. If I Didn't Love You was a highlight of the night, but we want to know what was your #1. Comment below and share one idea on how the ACMs on Amazon Prime could improve in 2023. I'm Addison Hager for Taste of Country. Thanks for watching, and as always, thanks for subscribing.